Hey everyone, how's it going? For today's video, I'll be showing you how to draw an epic Pokemon battle of Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Pikachu in a surprise fold. So hope you follow along and enjoy this video today. Now to start off with our Pokemon surprise fold, let's begin by folding our paper. I'm going to line up the corners and give it a nice fold down the middle. Next, I'm going to line up the corners one more time, giving it another nice fold. Now when I open it up, I have these nice little guidelines to show me where I want to keep the inside of my drawing. And I like to turn my paper this way so I can open it up for the fun surprise. Okay, to start off with this, we're going to make Charmander right here. So to begin, I'm going to start right about here, and I'm just going to make a little bump like this. Then I'm going to make a line that's just going to curve up. And then we're going to bring this all the way down to here. Now for his eye, I'm going to make a line that's just going to curve up, and then we're going to come down. And we're going to bring this line around with a curve. We're going to make a line that curves down here. And then we're going to make an oval shape up here for like the reflection in his eye. Then we're going to come up, we're going to curve this around, and then back down. And then I'm just going to go ahead and kind of color in this part right around here. Next, we're going to make a little dot for his nose. And then we'll make a little curved line right here for the eyebrow. I'm going to bring this line down and in. And then we'll bring this line down a little bit. Let's curve this line down with a little point. Another one, and then one right here, and we're going to bring this up for his little arm. Right here, we're just going to curve this line down. We'll make a little line for the leg. And we'll kind of curve this line over for part of his tail. And we'll bring this line down, a little line here. Then we're going to curve down right here. Now, right behind him, we're going to make Bulbasaur. So I'm going to begin right here by just making a little bump for the nose. I'm going to curve this line up and back. I'm going to make a line that's going to come up to a point and then down. Then I'm going to bring this line down to here. And we're going to kind of curve up. Then I'm going to draw this line out, and I'm going to put some little points on it and bring it back, kind of like he's like getting ready to jump. I'm going to make a line that's going to curve up here to a point and then down. Another point and down, and then one more, and we're just going to curve it off to here. Now, right here, I'm going to make a line that's going to curve up. I'm going to bring this down, and another curve right here. We'll bring this line down. And then we'll go ahead and put a long, skinny oval in it. I'll put a little dot here. And a little line here. I'll make a little point here for another ear. And we'll make a couple little bumps right here for his little spots. We'll even put a little triangle-shaped spot right here. Now, over here, let's start with Squirtle. So I'm going to begin by making a little bump here. Then I'm going to curve this line up, and we're just going to bring it back down to here. Then I'm going to make this line come over, and I'm going to curve it up to here. We'll do a little dot for the nose. And then I'm going to make a line that's just going to curve up and down for the eye. And we're going to make a little line across. We'll bring a line down. We'll make an oval shape up here and then another circle shape here. And we'll go ahead and color that in. Then we'll make a little line down for the eyebrow. Now right here, I'm going to make a line that's going to curve out, and then it's going to go back in, and then out and down here. I'm just going to kind of redraw that shape right here. We'll make a line here and a line here for the shell. Then right here, we'll make a line that's going to come out. And we'll put 1, 2, 3 little bumps, and then we're going to bring it back for the arm. Then we're going to bring this line down to here. And we'll put another little bump here for his leg. Then we'll make a line down here for the shell, and then a line here. Then we'll make a line here and a line here. Then over here, we're going to draw Pikachu. So I'm going to begin right here by making a little bump where like his nose would be. Then we're going to make a line that's just going to curve up to about here. We're going to make a line that's going to come up to a point and then down for that ear. They'll make another line that's going to come up and down. We'll do a little dot for the nose. And then we're just going to do a circle for the eye. We'll make a small circle inside of here, and we'll just kind of color in the rest black. Then we're just going to make a line down for the eyebrow. And we're going to make a curved line. It's going to come up like this. And then we'll kind of do the same thing that we did with Bulbasaur. We'll make this line come out, a couple little bumps, and then we're going to bring it back in here, kind of make it look like he's jumping. They'll make a line back here. And I'm going to make a couple zigzag lines for his tail, and we'll bring these back down. We'll also make a little curve here and a curve here. Now our next step is to open this up and draw the inside. Now, once we open this up, we have two halves of our Pokemon battle. We've got Charmander and Bulbasaur on one side and Squirtle and Pikachu on the other. So, to start off with this, let's begin with Charmander. So I'm going to begin here by bringing this line down. We're going to bring this over and then over to here, kind of up and down a little bit. I'm going to bring this line over to here. We're going to go ahead and bring this line down with a curve. And then we'll go ahead and bring this line down here. Now I'm going to give him his little tooth here. And then I'm going to make this little line that's going to go down and come around here for the tongue. Now I want him to be shooting out his little fire attacks. So I'm going to make some kind of curvy, pointed fire lines right here. And then we'll just kind of bring those back. I also kind of put another pointed little fire line in here. Then I'm going to make this line kind of come down all the way to here. And then I'm going to make this other line come down here, just for the other side of his mouth. Make it look a little bit more realistic. Now for Bulbasaur, I'm going to make this line come down. And I'm going to bring this over to here. Then I'm going to make this line come up. And I'm going to bring this right up to here. I'm going to curve this line up to about right there. We'll make a line that goes up and curve back. Then we'll make his little tooth here and his little tooth here. Now with Bulbasaur, I'm going to have some leaves coming out of here. So I'm going to make these kind of curve little lines kind of coming all around here. We'll even make some coming around here as well. Make these kind of like little curvy leaf shapes everywhere. Then I'm going to bring this line down here. And we're going to come all the way down to the tongue. And then we'll do the second line right here. Then I'm also going to make a little curved line like this that's just going to kind of wiggle around for one of his vines. And then we can draw these little lines right inside of all these leaves too, just to give them a little bit more detail. Next, over here, let's work on Squirtle. So I'm going to begin by bringing this line down. We're going to make this kind of go down and then up here. Then this line we're just going to kind of bring up and over to here. I'm going to bring this line down to connect. And then let's go ahead and bring this line down to connect. Then let's go ahead and make one of Squirtle's water attacks coming out. So I'm going to begin by making this wiggly line. I'm going to come to here. We're going to make it wiggly and then back here. Then I'm going to make some more kind of like wiggly, wavy lines right here. So they're kind of meeting the leaves and the fire. Then we're going to make some little wiggly lines coming out of here. I'm going to make a line that comes down, and we're going to get right to here. Now I'm going to make a little curvy shape for the tongue. Then we'll make another line that's going to come down here. Then let's work on Pikachu. So I'm going to begin by making a little line that's just going to kind of curve out to here. Then I'm just going to bring this line down. I'm going to bring this line down. We're going to make this line come down and kind of connect to here. We'll make a little curved line for the tongue. Then we're going to make a line down, and then one more line down here. Then I'm going to make these zigzag lines kind of coming out of here for his electricity. So we're going to make some more little zigzag lines. And we're going to make these zigzag lines kind of connect into here too. Then up here, I'm just going to kind of connect a little line here and then a little line here, just to kind of show where the back of our Pikachu and Bulbasaur are going to be. And there you go. There's your drawing of your starter Pokemon Surprise Fold. We have it all folded up. We've got Squirtle and Pikachu facing off against Bulbasaur and Charmander. Once we open it up, they are using all their attacks in battle. Definitely let me know in the comments who you think would win this battle. And if you like these, I can always try making some more with other Pokemon. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.